A model can predict a heart attack with high accuracy and still have absolutely no idea what causes one. Welcome to this explainer. Today we're unpacking a concept in data science that is absolutely critical, yet, constantly misunderstood.
This gap right here, the chasm between simply predicting that an event will happen and actually explaining why it happens, is huge. It's a foundational idea. And honestly, ignoring this distinction is exactly how really, really smart people end up building dangerously flawed systems.
Part 1. Predicting without understanding. To really see how this works, let's just walk through a quick hypothetical scenario. Imagine you're training a machine learning model, okay? You feed it the health data of, say, 10,000 patients. As the model churns through all those numbers, it spots a glaring pattern. High cholesterol just keeps showing up again and again, specifically in folks who later suffer heart attacks.
So you take this model, you test it on a batch of brand new patients, and wow, it performs incredibly well. It hits a whopping 87% accuracy at flagging exactly who is at risk. This is the sheer power of prediction. It brilliantly answers the question, what is likely to happen? And it does it so well.
But hold on a second. Now we've got to ask a totally different question. Why? Does that high cholesterol actually cause the heart attacks? Well, this is where the model goes completely silent. Because as powerful as it literally cannot tell you if the cholesterol is the actual culprit. To really break down this why, let's imagine a little thought experiment. Look at how many completely different realities, let's call them worlds, could produce the exact same data we just fed our model. In world 1, it's a straightforward cause and effect. High cholesterol damages the arteries, and boom, directly triggers a heart attack. But wait, check out world 2. Here, the arrow points the complete opposite way. Early, undetected heart disease is actually what's raising the cholesterol. So in this world, cholesterol is just a symptom, it's not the cause. And then there's world 3. Think of a hidden factor, something like chronic inflammation, quietly driving both the high cholesterol and the heart attacks. In this scenario, cholesterol is just an innocent bystander.
And guys, here is the really unsettling reality. The model predicts equally well in all 3 of those worlds. The mathematical pattern in the data is completely identical across the board. So relying on pure prediction alone, it is literally impossible to tell which of those 3 stories is the actual truth.
Part 2. The cost of assuming. Now you might be thinking, okay, isn't this just a philosophical debate? But I promise you, this is not just academic hair-splitting. Assuming causality based solely on a predictive model, that fundamentally changes real-world actions. Think about it. If you assume cholesterol is the cause based on prediction alone, the stakes are dangerously high. You might put thousands of people on expensive drugs to lower their cholesterol, drugs that, by the way, have real physical side effects. You'd be treating people who are never going to benefit, all while completely missing the true root cause of what's actually making them sick. Part 3. Prediction versus causation. We have to respect this boundary. The absolutely crucial takeaway here is that there is a hard line you just cannot cross. Machine learning is frankly extraordinary at finding patterns in existing data. It's totally brilliant at answering the who and the what. But to prove that changing X actually changes Y, which is real causation, you need something that pure prediction can never, ever give you. You need a deliberately designed experiment. You need an environment where you go in, change one single thing on purpose, and carefully watch what happens. Which brings us to our final takeaway. Think of it like this. Prediction acts like a crystal ball, right? It tells you what is likely to happen. But causation requires a wrench. It tells you what you should actually do about it. These 2 concepts, they feel incredibly similar. They could even use the exact same data set. But confusing them is exactly how a highly accurate model leads to a very wrong and potentially dangerous decision. So the next time you see a stunningly accurate prediction, ask yourself, do we actually know why? Or are we just guessing in the dark?